Okay, fellas, sorry to put this up here. Let me give you the background. I had to ban Jonathan Hogwood out of my Facebook group. I was keeping that shit to the group, but since he's starting to troll my YouTube channel now, fuck it. The background on that is you guys know I'm against hoe chasing. I'm against cold approaching, and he wanted to preach that in my house. Go for what you want. That's what I've been saying. Go for what you want. And he thought I was attacking him when I say that in my videos, and actually I wasn't even thinking about it. But I do see now how he could think that. So shit escalated, and he finally said, at least I didn't use a sign generator on my girl. He went out and had some sex and wrote on a girl's chest, Hollywood Hogwood, or something like that. And I understand. You have sex, you're having some fun. She don't speak English. Me don't speak English. And she had no idea what he wrote on there. And he took a photograph or a little photograph thing, and said, "Look, she's my slave." Anyone who knows how to make a slave, it doesn't take one fucking bit. But it was funny. I actually said, good video though. Yeah, it's a little tiny 5-second video. So I showed you the girl they claim sign generated. Now go measure her ass and look at Jovina's filling out the chair, over the chair. Okay. Also, as you guys know, Jovina's Portuguese. She's not a white girl, because they don't call themselves white. She also has admixed in her family. That's what gave her all this good shit. But he'll probably try to say, well, she was thinner back then. Look how small her waist is. Totally different physique. Jovina has the hips, okay, and broad shoulders. And this is the house that we live in. Okay? Now, he's going to say, well, she was smaller back then. She was smaller. Look at her hip to waist ratio. Here's her when she's smaller. She still carries the broad hips. And look at the thickness of her thighs. Okay? Thickness of thighs. Look at the size of her arms when she's small. Now, let me see what else I have here. Here's her nope. This is when she loses weight. See the size of her arms? See the thickness of that thigh? Yeah. When she's training, see the waist? See how it goes out? The softness of the hips. You guys see that? The flatness of the stomach. Small boobs. See, she doesn't have huge tits. And just show it's her. That's her all sweaty. No makeup on. Broad shoulders. See how those shoulders hump up? With black hair. She has always had black hair. Let me give you another photograph. Let's blow it up. Blow it up. Do you guys see? She's hourglass. Do you see? Hourglass. So, hair color, height. Look how she towers over this. Okay? And hair color, height, different body type. But I believe Jonathan knows this. He's just trying to start some trouble. Thick legs. See? Thick legs. He'll probably take these photos and, I don't know, or take photos of all this and do weird shit and say weird shit next. Because he's mad. I warned him. He even said, okay, boss, I get it. And still continued. Okay? I'm told that he thought this, I've been talking about Let's see, what is it? Real men like curvy women. Ah, that's it right there. Real men like curvy women, right? Actually, and I said men in general like curvy women. I also add that onto it. You guys remember that? Okay, men in general. And he's in Japan hunting low-hanging fruit because there's a market for any non-Japanese, as you guys well know. You guys heard of that. You know that. Go to Japan and they practically throw themselves at you. And he's got a nice skin tone too, since he's half East Indian. Doesn't acknowledge that. Like wants to talk like a white guy and be a white guy. He's half white, but he's half East Indian. That's colored people. So low-hanging fruit. Okay, low-hanging fruit. See the hips? Totally different shape of the hips. See the hair? As you guys know, Jovina has always had black hair. You guys have seen her on my hangouts that I've done when I first started doing those videos. Black hair of different various lengths. Flat stomach, hip to waist. So unfortunately, Jonathan is now trolling my channel. I do take responsibility. I forgot to leave the disclaimer. There are actually curvy Japanese women, though. Okay? There are Japanese women. You know, I wasn't trying to threaten this man. I didn't think about it. I was supporting my my argument. One of the fellows in the Facebook group made the statement. I said, you know, I read an article on that. And I did read an article on that. That's white men, they look at the skinnier models, but they often will, and they want to fuck the skinny models, but they often marry the curvier models. I don't mean models, but types of women. Find the research yourself. They settle down and marry curvier, heavier women. And real men, as I try to point out, I guess that really made him upset. But I can see, you know, when you have to take testosterone, your testosterone levels are low and all that kind of shit that he's doing. I can see why, you know, it kind of makes, when you're on testosterone, it makes you super aggressive. Okay? I'm not saying roids, testosterone. It does make you super aggressive. And you hear things differently. And I think he must be cycling again. That's why he's gotten so upset. So anyway, I apologize for my boy Jonathan trolling my channel and all that kind of stuff. I do take responsibility. I didn't think about that shit when I did my whole real men do like curvy women because they make they're easy to breed with. They conceive easier. Do your own research. Don't believe me. Go find out for yourself. They carry babies to full gestation and they deliver easier. Jovina has really wide hips. Her first delivery was 2 hours. Ask your mother about that. Ask your mothers how long her delivery was with you. You'll see the nightmare mothers go through. Because of her build, she popped right up. And the second one was 3 hours. Okay? And as I said, back in time, in the early 1800s and all the 1800s, women often died in childbirth. European women. So I did a full, you know, mock-up of that, and then I was told that he felt it was like a racial thing. So I took it off. I don't want anybody to think, you know, it's a racial thing. I talked about how the Caucasian race has been programmed to breed itself out, die out, basically. And in a couple hundred years, you know, most people are going to be mixed on the planet anyway. And with black being the dominant gene, of course it's going to overwrite the recessive Caucasian gene. Big deal. Big fucking deal. The people ain't going to be black. They're going to be mixed. All the mixtures. So it is what it is, you know? Don't get your panties on with a bunch of you got racial issues and shit, man. Let go of that shit. Here's Jovina when she was heavy. Um, it's silly. It's fucking silly. Let's see if I have any other stuff. Nope. Who's that with me here? Oh, okay. When we're on vacation. So, again, I've proven my case. And I'm going to have to block Jonathan because he'll keep on trolling the channel. I'm not sure why he wants to try to throw, salt on the game when I beat way better than him before. We've tried that. See, when you have truth, nothing can beat the truth. Okay? When you come with truth, nothing can defeat it. Because you can always prove yourself. It's the truth. Right? Peace.